Feel bad for Court. I feel bad for the T Court. Feel bad for the T Court, man, because him coming back would have been huge. He'd have been huge, massive for Real Madrid, man. But as bad as it is, and I think as much of a loss it is not to have him for those huge games against City, it is not too bad, and it could have been a lot worse. All right, so let's read this, man. So shout out to your boys at the BBC, British Broadcasting thingy. So don't, you guys just please, all right, thank you. Real Madrid keeper Thibaut Courtois has suffered another serious knee injury just as he was edging closer to a return from a ruptured anterior cruciate ligament. So I think it was him and Militao to come like end of next month. The Belgium international 31 has had surgery after tearing the meniscus in his right knee in training. He ruptured the ACL in his left knee in August and has not played this season. No timescale has been put on return, with Real saying a recovery program will begin in the next few days. Courtois has made 230 appearances for Real since joining from Chelsea in 2018, only resumed training after his ACL injury last month. Real signed Spain international. Okay, yeah, and we will get them, man. So it's unfortunate. Like, not only is he going to be out for Real, he misses the Euros. So Belgium are going to miss him, and it's a massive loss because all the league is done. The league is done. So all eyes are on that UCL and on that huge, massive blockbuster tie against Man City. So that's where all the focus is on. And it would have been massive and huge if they had if they had the Trois, you know. But Trois ain't gonna make it. And we're gonna keep it real, guys. Trois isn't just any keeper. We all know what he did at that UCL final. Salah still has flashbacks. I can't remember last time that a keeper psychologically claimed the soul of another player. Trois did that because Trois in that UCL final was awesome. He was awesome. I mean, Liverpool, they fired everything at him, bro. Salah did everything he could, but Trois said, it's not to today, man. Thou shalt not pass. Thou shalt not pass. And his performance was so good. It was so money. It was so crucial and pivotal for Real winning that UCL. Yes, Vini got the winning goal, but if Trois didn't do what he did, Liverpool win that game, 100%. If Trois did not have the kind of game he had and make the kind of insane save that he had, Liverpool would have won that game because we know how much Liverpool dominated possession and how many good chances they had. But Trois said no, and he was so good. It was so money. He went ahead and just got like a man of the match award. I can't remember the last time a keeper won a man of the match in a game. Did Casillas win man of the match at the 2010 World Cup? Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Did Casillas win man of the match in that World Cup final, or was it Iniesta? But put it that way, I can't remember the last time a keeper won a man of the match in a major final. I can't actually remember. So it is actually a rarity that Trois was so good and he won man of the match, and deservedly so. Deservedly so. So it is a huge loss for Real. Because with Trois coming back, man, that would be a massive boost against City because, you know, City are going to get chances. They're going to score goals. So it's not of whether City will score. It's how many goals will Real Madrid allow them to score. City are going to score goals against. City are going to score on Real both home and away. It's happening. But for Real, it's like, no, we can't shut them out fully. But how many goals can we restrict from them scoring and how many can we get back? They're going to be G's. And if there's a guy that can prevent G's, it's your boy Trois. Now, we all know what happened in last season. It is what it is. Okay, Real. But this is the Real team stronger. Defense stronger. Team as a whole is stronger, much stronger than it was last season. And I think Trois coming back would have been huge. You know? Because Once he went down, there was a serious issue here. Because now he had a choice here. Neither of these guys can lace Toit's boots. Neither of them. Shout out to your boy Lunin. I don't think we can really shout out Kepa though. Like personal stuff, like I sort of know him personally. So I don't really shout out to the guy on the left. But neither of these guys can lace his boots. So for Real Madrid, both of these guys are several levels below Toit. Several levels below him. But it's funny how life works. Now, if Real Madrid were stuck with the guy on the left, they'd be screwed. We'll see lots of this right now. I don't know how Kepa, still to this day, is the most expensive keeper of all time. I have no idea how that happened. He's a brick. He may make a save here and there, but no top team can have this man as their first choice keeper. No. He's a calamity. He's horrible from corners. His jumping isn't great. His handling is not great. Does not command his box well. Is not composed enough and does not instill confidence. Because if you're a defensive line, specifically if you're the defensive line, one thing that any defender will tell you in that defensive line is I want my keeper to be composed. Because the defenders, they react based on what the keeper is. So if a defender knows that my keeper isn't good from claiming corners, his handling is not great, he doesn't got good composure, doesn't have a good command of the box, you now have to now do more defending because you know what? You now have to anticipate that, he's going to make a mistake, I've got to anticipate. But once you've got like a Pique Noir behind you, once you've got like a Becker behind you, a Toit behind you, you're like, yeah, fine, like corner, he'll claim it, I'm good. So it's keeps yourself at ease and you don't need to second guess yourself. You don't even need to anticipate a mistake because no, he hardly makes any mistakes. Oh no, he's going to claim that. He's good. So it allows your defensive line to worry about other things. But once you've got like a brick like Kepa or that moronic buffoon like Loris Karius in goal, you have to worry about the attackers, the wingers, and your keeper making a mistake. You have to anticipate that they'll make a mistake and you have to clean up for them. So having a good keeper, more so a composed keeper, breeds confidence into your defensive line. So for a defensive line, Kepa is horrible. But it just so happens he's not too bad. He ain't no Toit. Because Toit on form is the best keeper in the world. Shout out to Becker. Shout out to Oblak. Quality keepers. But once Toit is on form, there is not a better keeper in the world. Toit is the best keeper in the world. And you know what's beautiful about it? He doesn't need any of that passing from the back crap. He's just a damn keeper. But Lunin is good. And I believe Lunin is good enough. Keylor Navas. Keylor Navas was not the greatest keeper. He was good. And he did his thing. But when we talk about that Real Madrid three-peat team, Marcelo, Ramos, Carvajal, Cristiano, Modric, Kroos, Casemiro. Keylor Navas' name is low on the list. So we say several names before we get to Keylor Navas. And Keylor Navas was never a world-class keeper, never. He did his thing, and I think he did make some very key saves, but he was never seen as a world-class keeper. So for Real Madrid, a world-class keeper is not a necessity. It's a help. It would definitely help. It's not a necessity. But between him and Brica Balaga, oh, yeah. I think we could roll between him because I'm rolling with Lunin over Kepa. So I'm rolling with him. I'm rolling with the Looney Tune. Because I think the Looney Tune is cool. He's high. He's composed. But the key thing with the Looney Tune is that the defenders can chill because he doesn't make much mistakes. So he may not make the kind of crazy, outlandish, extravagant saves, impossible saves that a Toit can make, a Pique Noir can make. But you have to deal with what you have. Beggars can't be choosers. Between Kepa and the Looney Tune, you're choosing the Looney Tune. Okay, you're choosing the Looney Tune from Kiev. So it is what it is. So look, man, I'm hoping Toit comes back because he's a great, amazing keeper. And I think he's a huge asset for Real Madrid. It is a loss because, but then you say to yourself that if he had come back, how fit would he have been? How sharp would he have been? So there were all of these questions. But at the end of the day, they still have a good enough backup in a Lunin. Because if it was Kepa, if Lunin gets injured and Kepa is the keeper for those 2 legs against Man City, we might see a revelation of ideas. We might see a revelation of ideas. We might just see a revelation of ideas, man. A true revelation.